Hi, I'm Margot from Margot's Math and More. Welcome back. This is my third video about making cover pages and frames with Microsoft PowerPoint. I use PowerPoint 2010. If you're using a different year, no worries. The different versions are similar enough so that major confusion doesn't occur. As a matter of fact, you're probably using a more updated version, which is a lot better than mine. You'll have many more options than me, so consider yourself lucky. Today we're going to use PowerPoint clip art to make some more backgrounds, frames, and borders. There's a few ways to make borders and frames. You've already seen what I like to call lazy framing. That's when I choose a pretty image and I superimposed a solid rectangle in the center of it, or I used a larger rectangle covered by a smaller rectangle. Sometimes I like to use 3 rectangles of decreasing size, each being a different color or shades of one color. I'll show you how to do one of the thumbnails that you see down here. I think I'll choose the blue one. So the first thing I do is I go up to Shapes, click on the rectangle. Okay. Now you will stretch the rectangle to fill up the whole slide, but because I don't want to interfere with these thumbnails, I'm going to show you a smaller version of the whole thing. This will be my largest rectangle. Okay. I'll bring it up to the top as much as I can. Okay, next you're going to copy that and paste it, but you're going to make it a little smaller than the first rectangle. And I would like to make this a different shade of blue. So I'm going to go to my paint can, and let's see, I think this is the original blue, so I'll go a little lighter with this blue. Now let's copy, paste this rectangle, make this one a little bit smaller, and let's make this the lightest blue of the 3. And there you have it. Simple, sleek, complete, neat. A nice background and also what appears to be a frame. You've got it simply by using the shapes from the Shapes menu. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. All right, speaking of the Shapes menu, I started telling you in video 1 how the Shapes menu could be useful when designing frames. Below are 3 covers with frames that were made exclusively from graphics in the Shapes menu. I'll show you how we did these. This is the one that I used for my cover for this video. Let's try this one. So what I did was I started with, went to Shapes, okay? Actually, if you're starting from scratch, you would click Insert, then go to Shapes, then choose a rectangle. And you would make this rectangle not quite to the edge of the page. You want it to fit almost to the edge of the page because you're going to add this little design around the edges, which makes up the frame. So in this one, I chose a soft yellow for the interior, and I chose this shape right here, some kind of trapezoid, for the frame. And I also made it a pretty green color. Okay, we want the green in the inside. I think I like the blue framing better, so I'm going to do that. And then just copy, paste, copy, paste. Make sure the touching, paste. You're using the same design, the same graphic over and over again. So we don't have to use the copy command every time we do this. We just keep continuing with the paste command. Keep going. Okay, you get the idea, right? All right, so after we finish this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to group these together as far as I want to go. Highlight that whole row. Okay, And sometimes you'll see the word arrange up here, but I don't see it. And that's another way of grouping things together. So I'm going to use format, see the word group these together. And I'm going to make another copy of this whole row, paste it. Okay, so we have something for the top, and now we have this for the bottom. Turn it around. Oh, come back here using the knob, as you can see. Put this on the bottom. And then you could use this row again, copy, paste, and this time turn it. We're going to shrink this one so it fits on the side. Comes down to meet that. Okay, copy, paste, take this. Oh, wait a minute, you. Hold on. I want this to come over here. And turn it around. Bring it over here. Oh, I don't know why that keeps doing that. Come on, silly. Go like that. Now, if you want to, you could stretch this one out to come further out if you'd like, and stretch this one to overlap it, like that, if you'd like to. I think I'd like it to be like that. Okay, stretch this one a little, overlap. Stretch this one a little, this way. Stretch this, stretch this. There we go. Okay, and then what I did was I chose another rectangle by clicking Insert Shapes into Rectangle. But this time I don't want the rectangle to be solid on the inside, and so you can choose from your colors, your color palette, something that says no fill. And now, so we just now have the outline of the rectangle. And we go to the color palette for lines, and I'm going to choose dashes and make this into dashes, and then just add that to the inside of this box, this rectangle. And now you have a pretty cool cover, which includes a nice frame around it, all done by using just the shapes. Again, you would highlight the whole thing, make sure everything sticks together. We do not have what says arrange, so we're going to click on format, click on group, and it's all together as one thing. See, move it all. Okay, but we're going to get rid of that for now. Do you see how I did it? Are you wondering how I did this one? I'll show you. Okay, once again, we're going to take Insert, Shapes, Rectangle. I made it into a purplish kind of color, light purple. Do that. Oops, that's the line, sorry. Okay, how about that? Good enough. Okay, and stretch it out. This time, remember now you're going to fill up this whole white space, and this time the design is inside of the rectangle. And what I used for that was I went to Insert, Shapes, and I chose a moon. And you turn this moon around like that, and you see this little yellow spot here. You could make the moon a little bit thicker if you like. And I just added these going across the top. So each one was touching. Paste, paste. They all look different. They all look unique because you have so many variations to choose from. Choose your colors, choose the sizing, choose the positioning of different graphics, and then everybody comes up with their own unique style that way. Okay, and you will group these all together. All right, format, group. Again, I'm going to use this for the bottom as well as the top. Bring it down, turn it around, bring it down here. Okay. If you don't want to use this whole thing and squish it and keep all of these sort of a uniform size, these little scallops or whatever you want to call them, we can put these along the side too, just like that. See how many we could fit in here. Oh, here we go. Okay, well, I'm going to put these all together, cement them together, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it just a little so that they all touch that. Now you see how we're doing this? Copy, paste. I want to do this quickly because it seems like we're running out of time here. Okay, there. And what I did was I chose a little dot. You could put a little dot in here, a little dot up there. If you want these to have more space in between their curvature and the end or the edge of the page, you could do that. Then you'll have room to put a little dot up there if you'd like this. Make that look a little jazzier, like that. So that's how you do this one. Okay. All right, this here was simple. I just chose insert, shapes, and I chose circles. And all I did was I repeated a pattern of circles. And then you take a solid rectangle, superimpose it over those. I'll make it a different color so you could see. Okay, let's make this, we'll make this one purple too. Oh, come back here. Purple, where are you? And then you see your circles appear to be like scallops instead of circles. And that's what I did all around the edge, and then I showed you how I got the dotted line. I put that on the inside to give it a little more definition, and that's it. So that's how you do those three. Let's see. I hate to rush, but I do have to hurry because my time's running out on this as well. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, okay. On this one, we're going to use our PowerPoint clip art, and we're going to go to Insert and then Clip Art. We're going to change stripes in the search box to the word dots in the search box. Click on Go, and then we have an assortment of dots to choose from. This one here was made with the green and pink dots, and all I did was I got a solid rectangle and I placed it inside like that, and I made it a pretty pink color, but for now I'm just going to make it purple so that we go fast. And you group it together, format, oh, let's try this one, group, group, and there you got it. Okay, cool. This one here, I love this. I love these colors. Just chose this one, and same thing. I got myself a rectangle from up above. This is the lazy framing again. I'm making a framing of dots, but all I'm really doing is just choosing an image and superimposing a solid rectangle over it. That's as easy as it can be. Okay, and there's a pretty aqua color. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so that's how you do those. Oh my, I'm really running out of time. I wanted to show you some other really cool ones that I did. I'm going to have to do another video, I guess. Okay. What can I say? All right, well, thank you for visiting, and I hope to have you as a visitor again. Stay tuned to video 4, where I'm going to show you, let's see, this and this. We'll talk more about frames when I meet with you the next time. Thank you. Hope this